Hello, my name is Simon and welcome to AFC Bournemouth Analysis. Here's my take on our 2-0 home win over West Ham United. Yeah, it was a really important win. Obviously, after our recent run, a lot's been said. I think it's something like 7 points from the last 36 available or something. So it's it was a really important game, especially with upcoming fixtures including Chelsea, Man City. So it was really important we got 3 points, and we did, and I think we fully deserved it. It was a really hard-working is the one word I would use to describe it. I think everyone on the pitch just put in a real shift, and defensively we looked rock solid. I think having two mobile fullbacks in the form of Klein and Smith was vital. I think it really helps aid our play when we've got two players that can look really composed in terms of attacking, making runs on the wings. We haven't really had that for the last few months. We've had error-prone fullback displays from the likes of Charlie Daniels and Simon Francis. So it was great to have two really top draw fullbacks playing. I think obviously the centre backs played well as well. I think it was just a good performance across the board. I can't think of anyone that had a really bad game. I don't think anyone had a spectacular game, but I think there was definitely a number of good performers in there. And obviously the first goal was superbly taken from Wilson, who's a man in great form, hence why he's being chased after by so many clubs and has such a high price tag. It was just a superb finish. We got a bit of the luck in the game overall. West Ham were reasonably solid without really causing us too many problems, but with a bit of luck or with them Carroll taking that chance at 0-0, it could have been a different game. But I think overall we deserved it just for the amount of work the team put in, and I think we earned the luck and we definitely deserved to win. It wasn't too much wrong with it, to be honest. You can't really criticise a performance like that. I think even if we'd drawn, I think it would have been a game where I'd been like, well, they put everything in. At the moment, obviously, their confidence isn't going to be particularly sky high, so I would have taken a point, I think, if it was a 0-0 game, because you get a clean sheet and so on and so forth. But yeah, I think the only real negative was that we maybe could have killed the game off sooner. There was a great chance for King to slip in Fraser one-on-one, and he just completely fluffed it. And there were a couple of times on the break where I was like, this should be the killer, and it wasn't. So it was a very, I didn't enjoy watching the last 20 minutes at all. But overall we deserved to win, I think. And we could have made it a bit easier on ourselves, but ultimately, I can't complain too much. Again, there's not really too much for this section in this episode. I think, the weather was a bit grim. That was probably the ugliest element, to be honest. Personally, there's a lot of players. I thought Ryan Fraser worked really hard and made things happen, but I think Adam Smith, only his second game back after his injury, I think he was superb in the fullback position, because remember, he is traditionally a right back and he was playing left back, but looked great, made some great blocks, just was very composed. I think Klein also is worth a shout out for keeping West Ham's left side very quiet. But I think Adam Smith, for coming back from injury so quickly and looking, just like his old self again, bombing forward on the wing, I'm going to give my man of the match to him. I do actually have a contribution for this game, and it comes from David Yates, who said, "Hard-working, we looked well organised and kept their danger men quiet. Mobile fullbacks key, and what a goal from Wilson." Exactly as I said, it was a really, everybody put in a huge shift, and I think defensively Eddie Howe will be delighted, because West Ham, I think, had one shot on target and it was relatively left Boruc relatively untroubled. I think the good defensive performance was key. I think in recent games we've played okay. You look back at the defeats, you look at Everton, you look at Wolves, and they're all games where, stupid defensive errors have basically cost us the first goal, and then we've got caught on the break. But in both games, actually, and then it's been 2-0. And there's other games, obviously, in the bad run where we've just looked really vulnerable defensively. So hopefully this performance helps. We can build on it. Obviously, Chelsea at home is a tough next game, but not impossible. They're not invincible by any means. So, if we can defend like that and maybe have a bit more potency up front, then, who knows what we could do. But yeah, so but yes, that's all for this video. But please do contribute for future AFCB analysis videos. Twitter and Facebook, there are accounts for this channel. Links are in this video's description and also here in text form if you want to type them out. For whatever reason, I don't know what you're into. Subscribe to this channel as well, like this video, comment on it, let me know what you think, because yeah, any thoughts are really much appreciated. Even if they're abusive Wolves fans, I don't mind. Or abusive West Ham fans, I suppose, is more relevant in this case. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and up the cherries in all departments.